All right, we got lots of new stuff in the notice tab today. I haven't even looked at the Devil Maiden yet. I don't even know what's going on with that, but I'm mostly interested in the update notice right here. The big update notice is what I want to see because I think that's going to have info about the new stuff that's coming, the new 2A's and all that. So let's see what we got here. Yep. Yeah, so this might end up being a little bit of a long video because I do want to go in and check out all these skills. Are these the Devil Maidens? Okay, cool. We'll check them out as well. Interesting. Okay. All right, yeah, let's just start at the top here and see what we got coming. Second major update. So, Dimensional Raid. Dimensional Raid is single-player content with 3 phases that move to other dimension dungeons every week, starting with Karzan. 5 monsters required for each phase, making a total of 15. Entry conditions of each phase are different. 1 to 5 difficulty levels, ancient grindstones, and ancient enchanted gems of the corresponding dimension set are dropped as a clear reward. Okay. Repeat battle is available. Phase 1 can place only default 4-star or lower monsters. Phase 2, only default 3-star or lower. Interesting. And then phase 3, no condition. Attacks the enemy to inflict continuous damage without a turn limit. So just permanent continuous damage, I guess. Ignores immunity and reflect harmful effects. Attacks all enemies to inflict 2 continuous damage without a turn limit. Ignores the same thing. The boss is immune to attack bar decreasing and glancing. Damage received from the attack that's proportionate to the HP will be decreased. Counterattacks after getting attacked 10 times, inflicts additional damage equal to 10% of the enemy's max HP for each continuous. Ooh, yeah. Doesn't say it can't be cleansed, though, I guess. So that's good. Creates a shield that cannot be removed. The boss is invincible while having the shield, but the shield is removed when the HP is reduced by 5% or more from the damage that ignores damage reduction effect. Okay, so I guess you're going to need some people that ignore that stuff. That's going to be pretty interesting to play around with. All right, so here's our second awakened living armors. They look pretty dope. Yeah, they look pretty dope. The Frankensteins look really cool, dude. The Frankensteins look real cool. That is really, really cool, man. Yeah, that's sick. All right. So let's see what we got. I'm interested in Copper. I want to see what Copper does first. Strikes the enemy with a hammer to inflict damage proportional to your defense. It's on target for 1 turn. If the target is under defense reduction effects, attack speed is increased. Swings the hammer, attacking all enemies proportional to your defense and decreasing their defense for 2 turns. Strikes the enemy with thunder. The damage increases according to your defense and ignores target's defense if it is half or lower than your defense. I guess I need to see what... it would be helpful for me to see what they do when they're not second awakened. I don't think Copper has an AoE defense down on his A2, not being second awakened. Anyway. Strikes the hammer. If under defense reduction, attack speed increased. Damage increases according to your defense. Damage is increased by 50% if the target is immune to stun. Single target defense down. Increases the max HP in proportion to the defense at the start of the battle. In addition, ignores all damage reduction effects when attacking an enemy. So straight out of the gate, gonna be good in there, I reckon. And he's a 3-star. Same A1, attacks all enemies. 3-turn AoE defense down, huh? Gains immunity against inability and continuous damage. Removes 1 beneficial effect granted on the attacker with a 50% chance and decreases its attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance. Okay. All right. Now light and dark. Same thing on the A1. Slams the enemy with a hammer to inflict an irresistible attack, decreasing the target's defense for 2 turns. Damage increases according... Does that mean... What's an irresistible attack? Does that mean the debuff is guaranteed? Does that mean it ignores all damage reduction? I'm not entirely sure what an irresistible attack is. I'm not sure I've ever heard that wording before in Summoner's War. If the enemy is under defense reduction effects, after you attack the enemy on your turn, attacks the enemy 3 more times to inflict damage that increases according to your defense and disturbs HP recovery. 3 more times, huh? Okay, all right. Strikes the enemy with a hammer and prevents from receiving. He's the only one that has a different A1, I think. Like a drastically different one, anyway. So we got block beneficial effects, and then the same. AoE, according to your defense, each attack has a chance to reduce the target's defense and block beneficial. Oh, so he's heavy on the block beneficial effects. AoE 3 times each. Well, 3-hitter AoE. Each hit has a 70% chance to reduce the target's attack power and block beneficial effects. All right. Yeah, they seem dope, man. Seem dope. I'm excited about these because they're already good. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they did here without completely making them ridiculous. 2-hitter and deals damage. Each hit has a chance to stun. If the target has no harmful effects, 1 attack is added. Crushes all enemies to decrease the attack bar of each enemy by 50%. The damage is proportionate to your max HP and defense. Okay. Strike the tower. Attack the enemy 2 times. It will ignore defense, but you will be stunned for 1 turn. Damage is proportionate. Again, I don't have what they do unawakened, unsecond awakened, committed to memory, so not entirely sure. Attacks enemy 2 times and deals damage proportionate to your defense. Each attack has a chance to stun. Same thing. Provoke. Becomes immune to defense down. Attack bar is filled by 30% whenever you get hit with a critical hit. In addition, attack bar is filled if the damage received is 50% or higher than your max HP. AoE provoke. I guess I would have thought there would be a little more there. Although if they're critting you, that could be handy. 2-hitter, chance to stun. Got it. Provoke all enemies with a 75%. I mean, I guess it's nice there's no chance to proc. Here, there's a chance. It's a 75% chance. Your defense is increased by 25% for every beneficial effect granted on yourself, and your attack speed is increased by 25 for every harmful effect you suffer. So I guess that almost negates a decreased speed. In addition, your attack bar increases when you're granted with a beneficial effect or harmful effect. The attack bar increase does not apply to the effects you receive at the start of the battle. Okay. The light one. Got it. Crush all enemies to decrease the attack bar by 30% and stun them with a 50% chance. Max HP and defense. Attacks enemy 4 times. Proportionate to your defense. Decreases the attack bar by 20% each. 2 hits are added if the enemy's HP condition is worse than yours or if the target is suffering a harmful effect. All right, interesting. And then the dark one, who I perhaps have been the most interested in. Attacks enemy 2 times. Yeah, got it. Unleashes a devastating shout to provoke all enemies for 2 turns with a 50% chance. Pretty good. Your damage is increased according to the number of attacks you have received. The damage taken can be decreased up to 70%. The damage increase will reset when you attack an enemy. I'm sorry, wait a minute. Your damage is increased according to the number of attacks you have received. The damage taken can be decreased up to 70%. Is that a typo? Did they mess up? And that should say increased? Or am I being goofy right now? I think they meant to say increased. Maybe I'm having a brain fart right now, but... Oh, and they got added to here. Interesting. Huh. I guess I would have thought they would have been added later. Damn, so there's 4 in there now, huh? All right. You can now craft statues of the dimensions upon clearing level 5. That's pretty cool. New monster. Chance of glancing, 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 glancing. So they all have glancing on the A1. Spooky ghosts appear from the bag to attack all enemies 2 times. Each attack removes 1 beneficial effect and decreases the enemy's attack power. So a strip attack down, not bad. Bind. What's a bind? What's that mean? Wicked Hounds of Hell attack all enemies 3 times. Each attack inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. Holy shit! Disturbs HP recovery for 2 turns and decreases the attack bar by 25% in proportion to the number of harmful... Holy shit balls, dude! Are you kidding me? AoE 3-hitter. Okay. No, I was thinking inflicts 2 continuous damage for 2 turns. I added a 2 in here. I was like, damn, they dropped 6 dots on top of everything else. Okay, I mean, still really good though. No chance to proc either. That's just an accuracy thing. So dots, HP block, heal block rather, and attack bar reduction. Boy, that's nasty. That's nasty, dude. All right, the water one grants the reflect. Is this new? I feel like I haven't seen anybody have reflect harmful effect yet. I don't think I've seen that be a thing. Is it? Has it already been a thing? Target under reflect harmful effect. Wait, the target under reflect harmful effect reflects harmful effects, excluding inability effect. The target under reflect harmful effect reflects harmful effect. Sounds like an Eminem bar. All right, so it means you can't send back stuns and freezes and shit. The demon bag devours the target to leave it out of the battle. Decreases HP by 5%. It lasts for 10 turns, and its duration is decreased by 1 turn if the caster gets attacked. The skill can only be used on 1 monster at a time. Also very interesting. Okay, the win one. Spooky Ghost. Removes beneficial flag. All right, same as the up here. Prevents the enemy from removing harmful effects with an 80% chance for 1 turn if you attack the enemy under harmful effects. In addition, your attack bar increases by 10% whenever the enemy is granted. All right. Very interesting. And then we got new light dark nat 5s as well. Spooky Ghosts appear. Each attack removes. All right, same A2. For every harmful effect granted on yourself, the damage dealt is increased by 20% and the damage taken is decreased by 5%. Grants one of the harmful effects granted on yourself to the target when attacking. In addition, ignores all the harmful effects granted on yourself and gains immunity. Oh, whoa! That's pretty interesting. So it's like a chroma, except instead of just not being able to land them, you can land them and they benefit her. Wow. And can't be oblivioned. That's pretty fucking wild. That's gonna be a lot of fun to see. Damage dealt is increased by 20%. It doesn't say anything about a limit either. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Grants reflect harmful effect. Yep, same thing. All right. Calls out the Lord of Hell to fight for you. The Lord of Hell gains a turn instantly and has a 50% increased HP. That's 50% of your max HP and 50% increased critical damage. Once its HP becomes 0, it disappears and Devil Maiden reappears. And then his skills. Attacks all enemies to decrease their defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance. If the enemy's defense is already decreased, the attack decreases attack power instead. An enemy with decreased defense and attack power will be stunned for 1 turn when attacked, and then removes the bind to make the Lord of Hell disappear from the battle. And then all right. Yeah, they all seem fun. They all seem cool. The fire one seems pretty ridiculous. And then the light one seems very interesting. I am very interested in the light one. She seems very, very interesting. And then this is coming soon. Man, of course, I just used my shard. I can't be mad because I got a light dark Nat 5. I got a dark Anubis, but I mean, of course, I just blew all my fucking shard. Did I say shards? I meant scrolls. Man, my light dark Nat 5 could have been her. Could have been the light. I mean, the odds, of course, are astronomically low, but man, yeah, she would be really cool to have. SP summon. Okay, and then there's this stuff. New mock battles, new crafting materials. Okay. Content improvements. All right, just little stuff here and there. SWC pack 1 and 2. Okay. And then error fixes and stuff. All right. Yeah, pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. Pretty cool stuff in there. All of the 2A's seem fun and interesting. I'm pretty interested to get some of these guys rolling. I think they look so cool. I mean, they just kill it with the Second Awakened skins. These guys look dope as well, but I think these guys take the show, man. These guys steal the show for sure. They look really cool. So yeah, I reckon I've got full dimensional hole energy, so I reckon when it goes live, which ought to be any minute now, maybe at reset we'll get the update or something, because I'm in a weird time zone, so I don't know how to convert off the top of my head, so I don't know exactly when this is coming. I don't think it's here already. That would be a little bit embarrassing if it was here already. Is it here already? No, not Karzan. Was it Karzan or was it? It was one of the K ones. Oh, it's good. They're going in here, but yeah, it's not live yet. So, yeah, coming soon though. So we'll jump in there and start awakening someone. I don't know who we want to second awaken yet, or first rather, but yeah, I mean, I have nothing to summon. I would like to summon when the new thing goes live, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's it. Thought it would be nice to catch up on the update notes and maybe a good way to get back into the routine. So let me know what you think about it. Who are you most excited about? Which of the Second Awakens, who do you think you're going to Second Awaken first and why? Which elements of the new Nat 5 do you think are the most interesting? I'd be interested to hear where you guys are at with all this. And all right, that's it. I'll get out of here. Later.